Here's hoping we all have fun on Christmas and don't have any problems. We're going to talk Christmas safety right now with a couple of members of the Ottawa Fire Department. Joining us is John Gillis. He is Assistant Division Fire Chief. John, how are you?
I'm well, thank you.
Jeff Hurley, he is also here, Fire Prevention Officer. How are you?
Good morning, Merry Christmas.
Same to you, both. Thanks for coming today.
Thank you.
Hey, on the heels of a fire, a Christmas tree ignited in Rockland yesterday. This is one of those things that, we all should talk about. We all should be aware of the dangers around this time, and there are lots of them to consider, right?
Oh, absolutely. We've got 12 messages that we like to get out during the Christmas season, and this year is no different. And it all starts with something like making sure you have working smoke alarms and making sure that you have escape plans to get out of your house safely and quickly. And both of those things were in place in Rockland. We can't really discuss what's going on outside of our city, but they were in place, so that's a good thing. Yeah,
it's just an example of what can happen, right, Jeff? I mean, these Christmas trees, real ones especially, can go up like that.
It's very important that you remember to water your Christmas tree every day. The Christmas trees, remember, they've been cut, they're drying out. Every day they're drying out a little more, and they get more likely to ignite in a fire. Make sure you keep candles, oil lanterns, or anything that ignition source away from a Christmas tree. And that way,
where you place the Christmas tree is key.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. Making sure that it's not in any type of means of egress, and making sure that there's a lot of pathways to get around.
Yeah. A lot of people, it's getting colder. A lot of people have space heaters. One of your tips here, watch out where you put that sort of thing, right?
Yeah, and when I, at home, and a lot of the teenagers will put them in their room. And be careful, not only for yourself, but the small little space heaters. Make sure your teenagers, and that late at night, they shove it up close to their bed. It should be in a place where it can't get tipped or knocked over, and it shouldn't be close to anything that can ignite. We keep it 3 feet or 1 meter away from anything that ignite, including your mattress cover.
Same goes for candles and that sort of thing. This is a time when we see more candles being lit. Hanukkah candles are an example.
Absolutely.
A lot of people like to use the real thing, and other people burn candles in their house more often than they usually do.
They may not do it at any other time of the year, and now they're doing it, and they've got dogs and pets, other pets and children walking around, and they can be knocked over very easily. So yes, never leave a room with a candle still lit. You
mentioned the smoke detectors. It's also a good idea to have a working carbon monoxide detector in your home, right?
Yes. We suggest that if you only have one carbon monoxide detector, you put it outside your sleeping area. If you do have that second one down in the basement, would be a great idea as well.
Again, we're in a situation where things that don't normally happen during the year are happening at this time of year.
Exactly.
There's lots going on in the house. You might be entertaining people, so you're distracted. You got to be careful, and a lot of people drinking and enjoying themselves. But make sure if you have somebody who's drinking and smoking, that they're doing it carefully, or drinking and cooking. Make sure somebody is looking out after them as well.
Alcohol and those things do not mix well. They just don't. It's a fact, right? And I know one of your messages, too, is for people, if you're having a party, if you're having people over, anybody's having a few drinks, which is not uncommon. Get their keys. Don't let them get behind the wheel. I mean, it's just the right thing to do, to make sure that people who come to your home aren't going out on the roads afterwards with a few drinks in them.
No, keep it safe. Absolutely. We agree.
Well, fellas, you can get these all these 12 days of holiday fire safety tips on the website.
Ottawa.ca/fire.
Absolutely. Thanks for coming by.
Thank you very much.
I want to wish you the very best.
Merry Christmas.
Season.
Happy
Thanks
Hanukkah.
for coming to see us.
Thanks for
really appreciate that.
Thank you.
Listen, a lot of this is common sense, but keep in mind, as the fellows mentioned, these are things that we don't deal with all year round. It's a special time of year. Special things are out in your house, especially the pets and the dog wagging the tail with the candles, I got a couple of those animals, man. They love the smell of the candles, too. 6:57.